Hey, I'm UFC President Dana White, and you're in the ring with Canada's cornerman, Callum McGregor.
I just got out of my quarantine. I can go out of my room now.
Oh man. So how actually, you know what? I've heard like a little bit through like other people doing interviews with fighters and everything, but how has that actually been like the process wise? Just grueling and
It's just like boring, right? I get here and right to the room. Get tested yesterday morning, and then I had to wait all day, um, all night to get my test results back. But I got them back this morning, so I'm free to leave the room now.
I watched a ton of tape, dude. I'm actually like pretty excited about this matchup's gonna be a good one. Um, Obviously, I think you have, well, at least in my opinion, you have the stand up. He's got the wrestling background, but I mean, you're in the you made a smart flee from Ontario, going out west to work with those guys. Did you guys work a lot of wrestling, or what was some of the focus for you? I know that's sort of maybe the obvious thing, but what was the focus in the camp for you, without giving up too much?
Wasn't really one main thing I focused on. I focused on my striking. We did a lot of wrestling, um, a lot of positional stuff, um, wall work, and then obviously jits. So yeah, just everything, dude. Like there wasn't one specific thing I said I need to absolutely work on. I feel comfortable everywhere.
And you're like, I know his pedigree is more obviously wrestling's his main focus, his main background. I mean, stand up, big part of your game is biggest part of your game, and then you have jujitsu to help you out if he were to take you down. But you're feeling pretty confident in the takedown, and you can sort of stuff him and do what you got to do with it.
Yeah, I mean that's the plan. I don't like to
Overthink.
think so. Yeah, exactly. Overthink it and like, oh, what about this? What about this? I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna impose my game. I'm gonna try and shut down his. Whatever that goes. If he wants to keep it on the feet, then I'm gonna try and beat him there. Maybe I'll take him down. If he tries to take me down, I'll try to stuff it or reverse it. You know what I mean? So it's a fight. It's gonna go a lot of different places. I think, especially with us.
Fair enough. And with you guys, I know that you're right now ranked 7. He's ranked number 3. You beat him. We had talked about this prior before when everything was a little bit more vague. But you beat him now in dominating fashion. You can potentially jump. Like, I don't know how the line will sort of work there. It looks like maybe there might be one more bump ahead of you.
We were told unofficially, but we were told it was definitely like a number one contender fight. So I think the winner. If I win, I'm 3-0 in Bellator. He wins, he's 4-0. So I just think it's a no-brainer. I think we should winner should get a title shot for sure.
That's awesome, man. You deserve it. I mean, the sacrifice you're putting in right now. I know that I see some of the posts, and I know you want to be home right now with the family.
Yeah.
It's probably frustrating. Are you sort of channeling that? Because I mean, even living in Ontario, it's the pit of frustration for the world right now. We're living in a little bit of lockdown jail right now, and I know you're very frustrated with that. To do what you have to do, it's very specific, and your life's on the line. Essentially, getting in the cage, so you have to make sure you're on point with everything. So having so many restrictions has been frustrating. Being away from your family, is there a way to channel that, or do you not overthink that?
I channel all my either anger or nerves or anxiety or anything like that. I just try to channel it into excitement and channel it into fun, really. Um, you know, I fought angry before. I fought uh, anxious before, and it doesn't go well. Even fights I've won. So I've learned to really channel my feelings and my nerves, and for my own benefit. And yeah, it's I mean it's a shitty time, but I got to look at it like a lot of people don't even have this opportunity. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So a lot of people are out of work. A lot of people are their businesses are gone, they're closed, they lost their jobs or whatever the case, or they're super super depressed. So I got to look at it as like this is a good thing, because it is, and it's a great opportunity. I'm good. I'm still doing my job. I'm able to do it. I'm young enough. I'm healthy enough. I'm getting paid, so it's all good.
Awesome, man. I mean, it's good to have that positive outlook on things. And I mean, a smart man probably takes his frustrations and probably works it out through training, right? You can work it out through training. In the cage, it works for very few, I think. But I'm glad that you're, poised and you seem pretty calm right now, pretty comfortable going into this. So who do you have out there? Who's gonna be cornering you?
Alan, my coach Alan. Is
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a little switch up. I mean, Alan's, he was my original coach.
He's been your crew for a long time.
Yeah, yeah. We haven't worked as much together the last few fights, but yeah, I've been working with Lyndon so much, so he's kind of taken over as my main trainer. But yeah, I have a great relationship with Alan, and yeah, Lyndon tested positive, COVID. A bunch of the guys there, so wasn't able to make it. So I asked Alan if he could come in, and he was more than happy. So it's awesome.
Awesome, man. He seems to be the world traveler. I have him on Facebook too, so I see him and he's all over the place too. Okay,
Alan,
so what's that?
you talking about Alan? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's been everywhere, man. With fighters or as a cutman or promoter, he's been there, done that. He's well traveled.
It's a good guy to have in your corner, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I always love having him in the party. He just brings like a very good presence, and it just makes me feel like I'm going to fight. He kind of amps me up a little bit to the point, not too much, but to the point where like it gets me going. So I like having him. Definitely, a guy I trust.
And then for you, not to look ahead because you never want to look ahead, but I mean, just as far as timeline wise, I know that it's more about being active, not talking about who you want to fight and whatever else. Let that fall where it goes. But as far as this weekend you go into your fight, you win your fight, you come home, spend time with the family. When do you want to turn around and get back in the cage and do your thing?
I would love to get. I want at least 2 fights this year. I would have had 3 last year, but injury forced one out. So yeah, this is, and then Bellator took the first like 3 months off this year with everything. So but from what I'm hearing, they're just plenty of cards. It's gonna be like 2 every month for the rest of the year, or more. So yeah, I don't know. I would like to get in there. I don't know, what is it, May? Maybe like end of summer, something like that, and then maybe again like the near before Christmas or something like that. Yeah, that would be ideal. But we'll just kind of see how it plays out. Just go.
Well, it would appear that Ontario, although we're on lockdown and everything else, I have a lot of friends that own gyms, and they're finding their way to get gyms open and working loopholes to make it work with the government. So the fact that they're doing that, my hope is that by the time you get back and get rolling and want to, get into a training camp again, you'll have a little more freedom. So, but I wish you nothing but the best, my brother. You got fan loves and support from Stony Creek, from Ontario. We're here to support you and look forward to seeing you. Let's knock this man out.
Hey man, thanks. Yeah, that's the plan. You know what I mean? That's the plan. Always to go out there. And, I mean, if I can finish him in the first, I don't get paid by the minute of the round, right? So quicker the better. But yeah, that's the game plan, bro.
As long as you bring a win home and come home safe to your daughter, that's all that matters, brother. You have a good one. Much respect.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.